Cool, cool. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I just put my hair up. That looks pretty crazy in the back, but that's all right. Don't want to mess around with it while I'm on stream. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I see there's a few viewers right now across Twitch, YouTube, gonna go live on Instagram in a second. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Hope you all are doing well. It is Wednesday, August 14th, 5:36 p.m. and this is my 4th stream back since I've emerged from the dark and started doing this streaming thing again. So yeah, I'll jump right into it. Gonna go to my display cam here. I got the board from last time and I'm gonna go live on Instagram right now. There's still a weird thing with Instagram where it only lets me live stream for about an hour or so, but that's all right, I suppose. Sorry, just making sure everything else is set up. Cool. But yeah, feel free to say hi in the chat if you're watching. Hope y'all are doing well. But yeah, this is the board that we created from yesterday's stream. So what did we do yesterday? Moment, just saying a few things up. So what we did yesterday is I briefly updated Nightbot for YouTube. I'm gonna do more of that on Sunday, probably and off stream. And we started working in Godot for the first time. So that is the game engine I want to learn and go work with y'all on these streams. And I want to use it for art installations and sculptures and stuff. I feel like yeah, it would just be a great tool for me to learn. And we ended with making an agenda for tomorrow. So yesterday we, again, used a pre-existing file and just kind of messed around with it. I can actually show what exactly we used. Also, let me know if the audio is all right for you all too. Hopefully everything sounds okay. So if anything sounds weird, just let me know. Yeah, this is what we made, not made, sorry, someone else made this, but this is what we looked through yesterday just to become a little bit more familiar with the interface of Godot. If you want to go back and watch that stream, it's on both my YouTube and Twitch channel. Oh, I forgot to put in Instagram that I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, so let me do that real quick. Yeah, just put that on Instagram. But yeah, anyways, what else? So yeah, we were working through Godot, just making sure, not making sure, we were just seeing what the file looked like, what the interface looks like. And then today I want to actually go through and work on introductory tutorials. So what did I put yesterday? Here's a little document of what we did yesterday. Then this, what we want to do for today, review what we completed today on stream, which is what I'm doing right now. Editing stream deck settings, that I'm gonna save for Sunday, and then jump into introductory Godot tutorial. So that's what I want to focus on and start out with. I think it's good to start out with the hardest part for these kinds of things. Let's see, gotta make a new board for today. I think I kind of like this process of making a new one each day. So fourth board. Did I name it anything else previously? Green board. Okay. Yep, didn't save. I paste that from yesterday. I'll say agenda for today's stream. And then what did we get done? I remember writing that here. So yesterday, oh yeah, no, that was separate. Oh yeah, no, I was reading out what we did today. That's good. I was also supposed to make a stream schedule in InDesign, but I'm just going to save that on Sunday for the longer stream. And yeah, I think we're up to date there. So let me see, what was the introductory tutorial I want to learn from? It was this one. The audio sounded a little crazy on my end, so hopefully it sounds all right for you all. So I quit out of, oh no, I do still have it open. I'm gonna quit out of Godot. And yeah, I'll just read through the introduction here. If it has any links, we'll follow through with them. And yeah, hopefully this is a good tutorial. Again, I have not looked through this tutorial yet. But on the second stream we did, I also kind of looked through a bunch of different tutorials and tried to figure out what I thought would be the best one for these streams specifically. So yeah, introduction. This series will introduce you to Godot and give you an overview of its features. In the following pages, you'll answer questions such as, is Godot for me? What can I do with Godot? We will then introduce the engine's most essential concepts, run you through the editor's interface, and give you tips to make the most of your time learning it. This is the second page. Yeah, it looks to be. All right. This article is here to help you figure out whether Godot is a good fit for you. We'll introduce some broad features of the engine to give you a feel for what you can achieve with it, and answer questions such as, what do I need to know to get started? This is by no means an exhaustive overview. We will introduce many more features in this Getting Started series. So what is Godot? Godot is a general purpose 2D and 3D game engine designed to support all sorts of projects. You can use it to create games or applications. You can then release on desktop or mobile as well as on the web. Can you release on consoles though? That'd be interesting. Oh yeah, here, perfect. Next sentence. You can also create console games with it, although you either need strong programming skills or a developer to port the game for you. All right. I wonder if that's true for other game engines or if it's easier on other game engines. That I don't know, and would be interested to learn. The Godot team can provide an open source console export due to licensing terms imposed by console manufacturers regardless of the engine you use, though. Releasing games on consoles is always a lot of work. All right, guess that answers my question. You can read more of that here. Console support in Godot. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about that now. What can the engine do? Godot was initially developed in-house by an Argentinian game studio. Its development started in 2001, and the engine was rewritten and improved tremendously since its open source release in 2014. Some examples of games created with Godot include Ex Zodiac and Helms of Fury. I've not heard of those games, but the screenshots here look pretty detailed. As for applications, the open source pixel art drawing program Pixelorama is powered by Godot, and so is the Voxel, sorry, I'm not familiar with that word. RPG creator, RPG in a Box. Cool. I'm not familiar with Pixelorama. Let's check that out. On Steam. Interesting. Not gonna worry about this now, but that's kind of interesting. That's on Steam. How does it work and look? Godot comes with a fully fledged game editor with integrated tools to answer the most common needs. It includes a code editor, an animation editor, a tile map editor, a shader editor, a debugger, a profiler, and more. I'm not sure what most of that entails, except for code editor and animation editor, but hey, that's what we're here to figure out. The team strives to offer a feature-rich game editor with a consistent user experience. While there's always room for improvement, the user interface keeps getting refined. Of course, if you prefer, you can work with external programs. We officially support 3D scenes designed in Blender and maintain plugins to code in VS Code and NMAX for GDScript and C#. We also support Visual Studio for C# on Windows. Forget the... I know VS Code I should know because I know it's, yeah, there it is, a code editor. I feel like I've seen everyone use VS Code, or not everyone, but a lot of people. So yeah, that's good to know. Programming languages. Let's talk about the available programming languages. You can code your games using GDScript, a Godot-specific and tightly integrated language with a lightweight syntax, or C#, which is popular in the games industry. These are the two main scripting languages we support. That port of Godot I downloaded, I think, is primarily for GD scripts, so that's what I think we'll start with. With the GD extension technology, you can also write gameplay or high-performance algorithms or in C or C++ without recompiling the engine. You can use this technology to integrate third-party libraries and other software development kits, SKD, in the engine. So I'm not sure what a software development kit is, but that sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard of that before. Let me look it up real quick. Wikipedia. A software development kit, SDK, is a collection of software development tools in one installable package. They facilitate the creation of applications by having a compiler, debugger, and sometimes a software framework. They are normally specific to hardware, platform, and operating system combination to create applications with advanced functionality such as advertisements, push notifications, etc. Most application software developers use specific software development kits. Okay. I understand so far, but I'm not sure what this would actually look like practically or functionally. So I'll go back to that later. C++ is interesting just because that other tutorial I was thinking about working on stream with the Bella board use C++, so the less things I have to learn, the better, but it sounds like I won't be getting to that anytime soon. Of course, you can also directly add modules and features to the engine as it's completely free and open source. What do I need to know to use Godot? Godot is a feature-packed game engine with its thousands of features. There is a lot to learn. To make the most of it, you need good programming foundations. Keyword here is good. I don't think I have good programming foundations, but I do have a little bit of foundation. So while we try to make the engine accessible, you'll benefit a lot from knowing how to think like a programmer first. Godot relies on the object-oriented programming paradigm. Sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that word, which is embarrassing because I should. Well, not biblical counseling. That is not what I'm looking for. Pronunciation. Paradigm. Let me hear it. No, I don't. I just want to hear it.
Paradigm.
All right. Why did I look at paradigm? What did it say? Object-oriented programming paradigm. So let me now look up what that is. Heard of object-oriented programming before, but I can't quite remember what it is. The well-known programming paradigm, OOP, is taught as the norm for most of a programmer's educational career. OOP is based on the idea of classes and objects, or organize a computer program into basic reusable blueprints of code or classes. Based on the concept of objects, which can contain data and code, data in the form of fields, often known as attributes or properties, and code in the form of procedures, also known as methods. In OOP, computer programs are designed by making them out of objects that interact with one another. Many of the most widely used programming languages are multi-paradigm, and they support object-oriented programming to a greater or lesser degree, typically in combination with imperative programming, procedural programming, and functional programming. Cool. So again, I feel like I need to see it in action. What does this website say? Another question, what are the three paradigms of OOP? The three major pillars on which object-oriented programming relies: encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Oh, I feel like I'm going in for my computer science degree. This is fun. There are videos I can watch. I'm just gonna remove the word paradigm. I'll come back to this, I think. You know what? Let me leave that as a note to myself. I'll say to research object-oriented programming, OOP, paradigm. Now I can't even remember how to spell it. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Is there something else? Oh, software development kit. I think if I really try to learn all of these things now, I'll just get too bogged down in it and won't actually really learn it all that well. If you're entirely new to programming, we recommend following the CS50 open courseware from Harvard University. It's a great free course that will teach you everything you need to know to be off to a good start. Maybe that's where we should start. It will save you countless hours and hurdles learning any game engine afterward. All right, that is convincing. That one sentence there. Note, in CS50, you will learn multiple programming languages. Don't be afraid of that. Programming languages have many similarities. The skills you learn with one language transfer well to others. Cool. That's good to know. We will provide you with more Godot-specific learning resources and learning new features. In the next part, you'll get an overview of the engine's essential concepts. All right, well, that is helpful. I'll leave this as a quote. Quote from Godot tutorial. Oh, it didn't copy and paste the whole thing. Why isn't it copying and pasting the whole thing? Yeah, I don't know why it's not copying and pasting. You know what? I'll take a screenshot. Why waste too much more time? Add a little arrow, so remember these things are connected. All right, 2 days tutorial. And add some arrows here, because that might be helpful later on. I do like using this app a bit more on iPad. It's just easier to just quickly draw out these things, but whatever. Maybe I'll find the shortcut in the future. How long is this course? That's what I want to know. All right, so we finished this page, the Introduction to Godot page. Next, we are on Learn to Code with GDS script. But should I take a look at that Harvard course? Probably, just because they recommended it to me. That might not be a bad idea at all. All right, CS50, Introduction to Computer Science. Close out this too. Welcome. This is CS50, Harvard University's Introduction to the Intellectual Enterprises of Computer Science and the Art of Programming for concentrators and non-concentrators alike, with or without programming experience. 2/3 of CS50 students have never taken CS before. This course teaches you how to solve problems both with and without code, with an emphasis on correctness, design, and style. Topics include computational thinking, abstraction, algorithms, data structures, and computer science more generally. Problem sets inspired by the arts, humanities, and social sciences and sciences. More than teach you how to program in one language, this course teaches you how to program fundamentally and how to teach yourself new languages ultimately. The course starts with a traditional but omnipresent language called C that underlies today's newer languages, via which you will learn not only about functions, variables, conditionals, loops, and more, but also about how computers themselves work underneath the hood, memory, and all. The course then transitions to Python, a higher level language that you will understand all the more because of C. Forward terms end, the course introduces SQL, via which you can store data in databases, along with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, via which you can create web and mobile apps alike. Course culminates in a final project. Watch an introduction. Sorry if that was loud on your end.
Hello world, this is CS50, Harvard University's Introduction to the Intellectual Enterprises of Computer Science and the Art of Programming. CS50 is a course that teaches you
I have a funny intro for a Harvard course.
how to design and implement solutions to problems. But more than that, it teaches you how to think more critically, more methodically, more computationally. Now, computer science itself isn't really about computers, or programming for that matter, but information. And we'll first learn how to program with Scratch, a graphical programming language via which we'll explore some fundamental programming constructs by dragging and dropping puzzle pieces. We'll then quickly transition to a more traditional text-based language called C that's actually been around for quite a while, and as such, it doesn't come with all that many features out of the box, so to speak. We'll then transition to Python, a more modern language that you can use not only to write programs, but also web applications using CSS and HTML. The problems you'll encounter and solve along the way will come from the world of cryptography, finance, music, and beyond. And always there to help you too, albeit virtually, will be Zamila and Doug and classmates from around the world who are learning alongside you. But the most fulfilling experience ahead is to design and implement an idea of your own by way of the course's final project. Indeed, what ultimately matters in this course is not so much where you end up relative to your classmates, but where you end up relative to yourself when you began. This is CS50.
All right. Kind of a funny intro for a Harvard course, but whatever, I got the job done, I suppose. How to take this course. Even if you are not a student at Harvard, you are welcome to take this course for free via this open courseware by working your way through the course's 11 weeks of material. 11 weeks, that. How long is 11 weeks from now? I mean, the Godot the Godot tutorial said it pretty well, but 11 weeks from today? Wednesday, October 30th. Wow. That will be a while, but hey. I will say it probably will be really good for me, not only for Godot, but for everything I work on stream. So I don't know, maybe we're shifting gears. I'm a little sad about that because Godot just seems more fun to work on, but they did convince me well with what they said here before that I took a screenshot of. But yeah, let's get back to it. Try to forget that it would bring me to October 30th, but hopefully it's well worth it. How to take this course. Even if you are not a student at Harvard, you are welcome to take this course for free. I already said this. For each week, follow this workflow. Watch lecture, recommended. Can I watch the lectures on stream? Maybe I'll have to do that offline, then work on the problem sets online. Online meaning stream. We'll see. Maybe I'll Google if it's something I can watch on stream. Excuse me. And then submit the course's final project. What's the final project look like? I won't read that now. That's getting off of track. To submit the course's problem sets and final projects for feedback, create an edX account. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I won't. If you haven't already, ask questions along the way via any of the course's communities. That's pretty cool. If interested in a verified certificate from edX, enroll at c50edx.org instead. If interested in a professional certificate in web development, AI, Python, game development, there's all the links there. Blah, blah, blah. I am not transferring credit to Harvard Summer School, so I'm going to skip all of that. If you're a teacher, you're welcome to adapt or adopt these materials for your own course per the license. I wonder if this tells me if I can stream all the videos. You are free to share, copy, and redistribute the material in any medium or format, and adapt, remix, transform, and build upon the material under the following terms. Attribution: you must give appropriate credit, provide a link to the license, and indicate if changes were made. You may do so in a reasonable manner, but not in any way that suggests the licensor endorses you or your use. Non-commercial, share alike if you remix. I wonder if this is considered commercial or not. I mean, I haven't made any money off of streaming yet, so hopefully that means it's not commercial, but whatever. Share alike: if you remix, transform, or build upon the material, you must distribute your contributions under the same license as the original. No additional restrictions. You may not apply legal terms or technological measures that legally restrict others from doing anything the license permits. I'll be honest, I have to read this again, but slower, so I'll leave it up for myself. I have to stream to really absorb and figure out if I stream, but maybe I can just Google that later instead. Alright, so yeah, that was the welcome page. This is 2024. Curious how your 2023 works towards... I'm gonna X out that. All right. So I was welcome. How do I get to the next section? Do I just click on week 0 Scratch? That looks like it to me. No, that's not what I want to click on. Week 0. Oh, there's the lecture. How long is the lecture? 2 hours. Wow. I guess that makes sense. So this would be nice if I can watch it on stream, but maybe I'll have to watch it off. That covers a lot. There's some notes. Maybe I can just read through the notes. Sorry if this part's boring, but hey, that's what we're in for. You know, hopefully this is still a nice co-working stream you can leave on in the background as you're working on your own projects. Or maybe we can work through this course together if I end up really pursuing it. Looks like the notes are in the same organization as the lecture, so maybe we can work through the notes together on stream. They have just the audio. That's interesting. Slides. Oh, they have a PDF. That's nice. Yeah. Wow, this is great. It makes it so I can kind of work through this on stream myself, I guess. Oh, very short sentences on each slide. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do close tab. I meant to just go back. Subtitles, transcript, nice. Can read through the subtitles. So yeah, at least I think there's ways around it. Transcript, perfect, yeah. This is awesome. I think that'll let me stream it all right. I'm just debating if I want to start here. We only have about 20 minutes left if I want to start working through week 0 here in CS50. Let me reread what's in Godot. If you're entirely new to programming, we recommend the following: CS50 Open Courseware from Harvard University. It's a great free course that teaches everything you need to know. It will save you countless hours and hurdles learning any game engine after. All right. Harvard CS50. I don't think I'm going to start learning it today, so I'm just going to look into the course. Just Google it a little bit. Kaylee, thank you for the follow. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, good to hear from you, or good to see you in the chat, or in the activity feed rather. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Harvard CS50. Is it hard or not? Incredibly demanding, that's what I like to hear. Watching this from work, haha, I love that you're learning Godot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have you tried learning it at all? Let me know if you have or have any recommendations. Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's super, super cool. I never really heard of Godot until recently. I recently heard about it through YouTube when I was trying to look into game engines and what I thought would be the best one for me to start with. I was looking at Unity, Unreal, mostly Unreal Engine, and seems like Godot is a little bit more beginner friendly, and I've never made a game before. And I like the idea that it's completely free. It has this cool community around it, all of that. But yeah, nice to hear from you again. Glad you're watching from work too. Hopefully it's good work background. Yeah, my biggest exposure to it has been watching people build games on YouTube. Nice, no, that's awesome. Yeah, that's another way I was introduced to it, was through people doing exactly what I'm doing right now on Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, I haven't watched it too intensely. You know, I would mostly watch like Q&A stuff in the background while I was working, so I'm completely new to it. If you happen to have any recommendations, anything you've learned from those YouTube videos, feel free to let me know. But yeah, no, I feel you though. It's just a nice thing to have in the background when you're working on stuff. And it looks like it's easy to work in with like Blender and other like visual art software too, so that's pretty cool. I like that. That was actually one of the only things that made me consider Unreal Engine, was that you can connect it with Ableton Live pretty easily. So not easily, but you can. So you can have things in Ableton control 3D visuals in real time, which seems like a lot of fun for projects and stuff. So yeah. But you know, Godot again, it's a little easier. Hopefully that makes it a lot better. CS50 from Harvard, worth it? I'm just gonna jump back in to CS50. I would love to learn more about it. I've been learning a bit more code through building Notion projects for myself, small businesses. Nice. I'll share my Godot playlist with you once I'm home. Thank you so much. No, that's awesome. Thank you. That would be amazing. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Notion either. Can you code in Notion? Or like code your own pages and stuff? I know you can. It's very flexible in general, but I didn't realize you could use code to build Notion projects. That's awesome. I have a bunch of friends who use Notion a lot, but I could never get into it just because I love just the Notes app on my phone. I'll always take convenience in that way. So yeah, but cool. Thank you again. That's awesome. Is CS50 from Harvard worth it? Yes, in fact, about 2/3 of students enroll in CS50. So if you're new to the field of looking basics, you'll be in good company. At least worth it is just worth it time-wise, not worth it money-wise, because it's free. So that's awesome. Why you shouldn't take it in 2024. A lot of first replies about how they used it to make more money. The certificate is useless. If you think you'll learn anything from the course, which I'm looking for, then take it. It is the course in MIT one someone else mentioned in this thread is what catalyzed my career change into software back in June 2018. Just take it. All right, seems like most people say yes unless you're already experienced in programming, which, you know, makes sense. At least in that one random Reddit thread. Yeah, you know what? Probably would help me in other facets. I don't want to, but taking this course would probably help me in other facets of my life and work and all that. So hey, I guess I'll stick to it for now. Won't hurt to start, but yeah, we'll save this for next stream because there's only 15 minutes left. I don't want to get 2 minutes in, and we'll look into the notes and subtitles and stuff and see if that's enough for me to work with while I'm on stream, or if I should really watch the video off of stream, or you know what, I'll probably end up doing both, but whatever. Yeah, let me see, I'll link this in week 0 in my little freeform board I made. Load that back up. All right. I feel like it's a bit early to start the agenda for tomorrow's stream, but I'm trying to figure out. I don't want to get started on this, so I'm not sure what else to work on. Pixel-orama. Kaylee, have you heard of Pixel-orama? I just discovered it while looking up my first Godot tutorial. You know what, I'm gonna mute the music in case it's copyrighted. It sounds like it's just music. Yes, I have a buddy who works with that. Cool. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I feel like I'll stick to, what's it called? Procreate for now. I saw, am I right? This is what I'll look up right now. I think Procreate had an update recently to make it a little easier to make pixel art. I haven't used Procreate a lot by any means. I'm not a great illustrator by any means. But, you know, I already have it. It would be nice to focus in on that. Google Procreate pixel art. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had an update for it lately. I've been wanting to get into pixel art, but goddamn, I do too much as it is. Yeah, exactly how I feel with a lot of facets of everything I'm trying to work on. If you ever need Procreate tips, that's my jam. Cool, thank you. No, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'll let you know if I have any questions, but yeah, thank you. Not my jam yet, but hopefully it becomes my jam eventually. Procreate Dreams also seems really cool, especially that it's only like 20 bucks. Yeah, Procreate Dreams also looks really fun to use. I think iPad apps like that are always so much more fun to use than like, I don't know, just software on your computer, Adobe Premiere, Final Cut. Having the touchscreen, the pencil, I always, even if it's less powerful, if it's more fun, I always enjoy that myself. Itai Monero has some cute Procreate pixel brushes. I highly recommend his brush packs. They're so good, especially the 3D canvas ones. Cool, thank you. No, that's super helpful. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna write this down in the board for today. Ah, my software doesn't let me copy and paste your message. Can I in Twitch? I can. Nice. Let me find them. This is them. Oh, that's what I clicked on earlier. Want to do pixel art on the go with your iPad without leaving your favorite painting app, but thought there aren't real pixel art brushes available. Procreate true until now. Cool, cool, cool.
We've got about 50 million.
YouTube.
We're in the billions of views. And we're a small.
It's not even letting me mute it. That's annoying.
Hey everyone.
I'm gonna mute this again just in case of copyright music. Dope, haha, I exclusively use his thick paint brushes for my digital paintings these days. Cool, awesome, cool. I'll assume this is the right website for them, for him then. Let me write this all down. Say, pixel art, Procreate brushes. Then especially the 3D canvas ones. Itai Monero. Then let me link that website just to save this all for later. Put that up here as its own little thing for now. Cool. Yeah, what should I do to wrap up stream here? About 10 minutes out. I'll add what we did today and agenda for tomorrow's stream. That should be good. What to do off stream. I'll also save that from yesterday too, just to remind myself to keep working on that. What we did today. Oh, actually, I'm gonna leave that arrow there. Started out by recapping last stream. Then we went into beginning Godot tutorial. I'll add this arrow to link to this one. Then upon recommendation from Godot tutorial, looked into Harvard CS50, which I feel like I've heard before. I feel like it's probably a really famous software of some kind. Learned a bit about pixel art and Procreate, and make an agenda for tomorrow's stream. All right, so what do we want to do tomorrow, August 15th? Review what we completed today on stream. Jump into week 0 of Harvard CS50. Sorry, just checking up on a stream thing. Say, look into notes and script. Follow along. And then make an agenda for tomorrow. Cool. And yeah, I guess that sounds good. Anything else? No, I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully CS50 is fun if that's what I'm pursuing first before we go into Godot. Oh wait, I shouldn't have. Why am I closing all of that? I did not mean to close all of that. So here, I'll link this to where we begin tomorrow. Red introductory page. Then the introductory page we read today was here. Yeah, I think this all looks good. Anything else I want to put in? Godot VS Code plugin now. Worry about that later. You know what? I'll also link Pixelorama. Why not? Save for potential use with Godot, even though I know I could use other software as well. And who even knows if I'll use pixel art? I don't know. That's for another day to figure out. Cool. But yeah, here is today's board. I feel like every day's board gets a little bit more text on it, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be streaming again, or I'll be streaming again at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is 2:30 Pacific Time. And yeah, well, I guess we'll be going through Harvard CS50. Maybe I'll change it up before tomorrow. I don't know, but for now, that's what I'll stick to. And then I'll take a couple days break and return on Sunday. Still need to decide what time I want to stream on Sundays, but my goal is to stream for at least 3 hours instead of 1. on Sunday. So we'll do a little bit longer of a stream. We'll do some tutorial stuff and then some just general housekeeping that I probably wouldn't do on a shorter stream like this. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end on Instagram before that time's out because it only lets me stream for an hour. And if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll raid someone. And yeah, Kaylee, thanks again for joining. Nice to hear from you. Everyone else who joined and lurked, thank you so much for joining and lurking. I hope you all enjoyed your time. So great to catch you live. Can't wait to follow along with your Godot journey. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Cool. Well, have a great day. Hope you have a good work day. And bye, everyone. Thanks again.